Hello everybody, and welcome to another devlog of my game. If you aren't aware, I'm working on a game where you play as an angel who is going down from heaven in search of a human who did not make it into heaven. It's like a boomer shooter Metroidvania platformer, where weapons give you a whole lot of movement. In this devlog, I'm going to be talking about a bunch of different stuff. I had my friends play, so I learned some very helpful insights from that. I gave some aesthetic and gameplay changes to my boss Ariel, who is like the boss of the forest area in the game. I gave the main character Ralphie some more animations when she's running and jumping. I added difficulty options to the game, one new easy mode and one difficulty that's the same as it always has been. I did some story restructuring, and I rethought the theme and the relationships between my different characters, and really nailed down some of the personalities of my characters. And finally, I am going to talk about the demo, because I am almost done with that. There's just a few more things I think I need to work on, and then I'll be able to post it on Steam. And hopefully I can give some of you keys. So when I was playing the game with my friends, or having my friends play it, and they streamed it over Discord, I very quickly learned that the game was really difficult. Would you say the game is unfair?
I never say a game is unfair. It just depends on what kind of thing you're going for. If you want to go for Dark Souls,
I thought it would be kind of challenging for people that are into boomer shooters like Ultra Kill and Dusk and that kind of thing. But even my friends who played a lot of shooters were struggling quite a bit. So that's kind of what made me decide to make a difficulty mode. I want to give it to people who are maybe less of elite gamers like myself, I suppose. But that's what ended up prompting me to make a difficulty mode. That and a rebindable keys setting in the menu, but I'll go into those in detail later. I was also worried that the secret areas in the Sea of Souls would be too easy, so I kept the damage when you fail or fall into the water, but upon seeing almost all my friends universally have a hard time with that, I decided to just go through all the secret areas and make it so you get infinite tries on it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. For the secret parts, I really gotta make it so it doesn't just kill you. It should probably just give you infinite lives for the... Because I guess that's not very fun, just constantly backtracking to secret locations, because they might be in a bit of a pain to get to. But my friends were very adamant that they were having a good time when they were playing that, so that's all I can really ask for, I suppose. Also, if you would like to play the game, I might give an early demo to some people in my Discord server, so if you're interested, please hop in there. So for the difficulty settings, there's now Falcon mode and Sparrow mode. Falcon mode is just the difficulty that I've been kind of mentally adjusting them around this whole time. And Sparrow mode is more of an easy mode. You have double health, bullets don't quite hover onto you nearly as much as they do in the other mode, and you can also heal a little bit faster. So it's definitely geared towards more casual people who just kind of want to see what the story is, and they're not too interested in the Souls-like challenge. And I think that's kind of staying in line with boomer shooter, retro shooter kind of games like Ultra Kill and Dusk anyway, because I know all of those kind of games usually tend to have different difficulty settings. Even Doom did. But I know the phrase easy mode is kind of like a bad word, a shunned word in the the Souls-like community, but I think I'll take my chances with you guys. So this month I polished up some kind of awkward animations for Ralphie and some characters, some of the bosses. For Ariel, I gave her a more fleshed out introduction. I gave her a cutscene when you first get into her arena, and I also gave her some more visual changes and some gameplay changes too. I changed the way her arena is. It used to be in a very expansive area, and it just didn't really feel right. You're really just chasing her around the arena the whole time, and I didn't think that was super fun. So I decided to cram the arena in with more stuff where it's a lot more claustrophobic, and it feels like more of a dance, like between you two when you're fighting. I think it's a lot more fun now. But I also gave her some visual changes. I gave her some like ivy on her that almost looks like clothes, and I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, the cutscene is basically just you wake her up and she's annoyed by your presence. You're not supposed to be in there. You want access into Purgatory and she denies you, and so you fight. I did some more planning with the story. I finally came to some good advice when it came to structuring the story. Somebody told me to think of my theme as if it's like a question, and I think that really helped me figure out the personality and stances of certain characters. So once I structured the story kind of around this question, I was able to find out the views of certain characters, the opinions of other characters on those characters, and it helped me get very natural conflicts between those characters. So I think this is a good method of going forward, and it is very much helping me plan out dialogue. I think this new cutscene that I'm working on, that is going to be kind of like the end of the demo, which sets up the later acts or chapters of the game for another time. I think this is the best cutscene I've been working on so far. The dialogue is very natural in my opinion. The characters all feel like they're real and like they're having a genuine argument, and I think it's nice. I think I did good here, so I'll try to keep this quality for all my other cutscenes and maybe go back and rework some of the old ones.
So when you see that icon, you press T, like the bird icon. I gotta make that more apparent.
Another feature that I learned I needed by my friends playing was adjustable keybinds, or at least a place to see all the controls for the game. So I made a section in the settings where you can go into the keys and change them around, and it was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it would be, so I should have done that a while ago, but oh well. I put off settings for a long time, because they're not the most exciting part of game dev, I guess. My plans for the demo are wrapping up now. I got rid of most of the game-breaking issues, most of the most needed features I needed. There's still like a few things here and there I need to do, so I'm going to be playtesting the game quite a lot in the following month with myself and with others, and hopefully with some of you in the Discord. I'm just going to make sure the demo is as good as it can possibly be, because I want it to be a good first impression for people who are playing it for the first time. But yep, I think that's about the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still watching, I would very much love a like and a comment, and for you to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. For some reason, my last video didn't do super well compared to my other ones. I don't know why. I think it might be because of the thing YouTube was doing where it was automatically setting certain accounts to restricted mode. And I looked, and apparently all my devlogs are restricted for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, make sure that's not affecting you if it is. But yeah, enough about that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and hopefully I see you in the Discord or Blue Sky or something.